Hey guys, for this video, I'll be doing a quick guided tour for the WhiteBoard app on the AVer interactive flat panel. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up the WhiteBoard app, and it's located on the bottom toolbar. So we're going to launch that app, and now we're in the home screen of the WhiteBoard app. So you can see here I have a bunch of different notes I have open, but on the bottom left here, you can tap this 3 bars to open up the menu, where you can then view all the notes that you starred, all of your notes, or all the unfiltered ones. So this is just different ways you can sort and view your notes. You can also create and have notebooks, which are basically having folders. So think of it as creating folders on your Windows device and putting those documents or files into those folders. So here I have a folder called Notes, where I've stored a couple of my different notes into this folder. So let's go ahead and go back to this home page. The plus button on the bottom right here is going to be how you're going to create new notes or import new PDFs. Let's just go ahead and create a note here. And now we can choose the template that we want. So there's a lot of different templates we can choose from with a bunch of different subjects. I'm going to go ahead and select this grid type of template, and now in here we can freely annotate, and I'm going to quickly write my name. Any annotation you made is actually going to be selectable, so I can select this part of my name to actually resize it or make it bigger, or I could do a group selection to select all of it and actually edit the entire annotation I made. So I can change the color of it and change the thickness of it as well. We can also add new pages, so I can add another page to here, or I can then maybe draw like a graph using these tools. So there's a lot of different tools in this app. I'm currently using the line tool here, and I'm quickly just drawing a simple graph here. So there's a simple graph, and of course everything is going to be selectable, so I can select different things of my annotation. I can also pan and zoom out to get a wider canvas if I run out of space. So in here I can actually extend my lines of my annotation to fill up the entire canvas. And make this a little larger. I can also copy and paste different things. So if I draw maybe a diamond here, I can actually pull up my select tool to make a selection of it. And I can actually copy it by pressing this icon or cutting it. So I can cut it here too. And then I can go to a new page, press these 3 dots here to do paste. So now I can paste that triangle that I drew from before. I can press this button right here, the 3, to view all the different pages that I have in this document, to quickly switch between the different pages I have. I can even change the order of these pages by just holding and pressing and dragging them like that. If I want to, say, insert a new page into this document with a different background, you can do so by pressing and holding this number and doing insert page. So now I choose background and choose a different background. So this time I'm going to choose another template that we have, maybe this template. And I insert it. Now I can go back to my tools here. I'll choose this color to draw maybe a different angle that I have. So here I'm drawing an angle. And now when I go to the overview page, I can see that page I just inserted it in. Additionally, you can also insert images you have from your USB, your hard drive, or from your Google Drive. So if I click on this or press this button right here, I can choose an image. And I'm going to go ahead and go into my gallery where I have a bunch of different snapshots to insert an image. So here's an image of a snapshot that I took from my document camera. I'm adding this image in here. And now I can resize it And now I can, of course, annotate over it. Once I'm done with my lesson, I can go ahead and rename the note. So I can title this note Lesson Number 1. Press OK. So now I changed the title of it. And now I'm ready to export it. So when I want to export it, go ahead and press these 3 dots on the right. Go to Export. You can choose to export the entire note, which means all 4 of those pages that I have, or just this page alone in either PDF, Paint, or JPEG format. So I'm going to press Share. It's exporting as a PDF. Now I can choose where I want to save this to. So when I go to ES Save To, if I press the back button a couple times, I can see clearly if I want to save it to the internal storage, a USB drive, or to one of my Google Cloud drives. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this Google Drive I have here to actually export it. So now it's uploading directly to that Google Drive. And we can check to make sure it's in that drive by going back to my file manager, going to Cloud, and going to Google Cloud to see the lesson 1 that I just saved there. And that is a quick overview on the WhiteBoard app for the AVer CP series.